I've had some exposure to NLP, and it kind of gave me a taste of what tools and techniques could be out there that I am completely oblivious to. And I'm hoping that it will allow me to actually stop myself from getting into the states that I know I take myself into, but I can't do anything about it. But because you have a taster of it, I'm left with a bit of frustration in that now I know I'm doing it to myself, but I just don't know how to.
The main reason is that I want to be 100% in charge of my own life and live my life at cause 100% of the time. And this particular program is because I was totally inspired by Lucie. Stopped eating chocolate on the day of the taster course, which is I think 3 months ago, and I've been a chocoholic for about 45 years, so on the strength of that I thought this stuff is magic. So, because the things I'm doing today aren't working for me and they're just going a bit wrong, so I want to change the way I am and also lose what holds me back, which is fear, in most cases fear of failure.
From doing the home study, there were lots and lots of questions, practical questions that had come into my mind, and what the programme allowed me to do was to actually take the theory and the actual techniques but put them into real life situations and to practice in a very safe environment surrounded with people who were doing exactly the same as me. We were all making the same mistakes and doing everything that we possibly could think of to get things to go wrong, and they did, but that was fine. And out of it came the confidence of knowing what I was doing, even though that happened somewhere in my subconscious mind. It's just something that dawned on us all as the week went by, that actually we really did know what we were doing. And I don't think you get that from just doing a home study. I think it also was the environment that was created in terms of the fact that we felt completely at ease with each other and with Karen and Lucie, and were able to ask questions and to be curious about why is it that way, and ask all the questions we wanted to ask, and not be afraid that they may seem stupid or irrelevant, because we were never made to feel that way. So it was an absolutely wonderful, enjoyable 8 days.
Well, where do I start? Absolute, total self-belief and trust in myself, and love for myself, and knowledge that I am creating my own reality, and I have more joy and will have more joy than I ever believed possible. Well, I got more than I imagined I was ever going to get, because this program is so much more than it says on the label, basically. That's probably the only way I can describe it. So if I was to say that I took this course as a way of finding tools to help me in business, which is what it's given me as well, but there's just so much more to it that I feel is going to be massively beneficial to every area of my life.
Substantially, I think the thing that I've learned the most about this is that I actually didn't know who I was. I didn't know who me really was. And on one of the feedback forms that we've completed, I've actually said that, thank you for introducing me to me, because I don't think we realise just how events or situations that have happened in our life actually influence everything about what we do and who we are. And having the ability to actually go back and look at that has made a dramatic difference. It also makes some of the decisions that you may be faced with just seem so insignificant now. So whereas before they might have seemed a major lifestyle decision, they're actually not. They're actually about being who you are.
I am fired up and know that I've made generative change in my life. And that things that I've changed during this week have had a domino effect on every area of my life, and continue to do so. And I will totally change my career as a result, and my relationships with myself, with my loved ones, with friends, with people I haven't even met yet will be enhanced beyond belief.
Well, it will definitely do that, because it has changed my life already in the space of 8 days, or just over a week really. I am doing things differently and approaching things in a very different way, and as Karen will know, the lovely Karen, who's an amazing lady, who's introduced me to NLP and all the wonders that it holds, she will know that I was in a very bad state when we first met. I was trapped in a cycle of events and just couldn't really find a way out. And amazingly, and don't ask me how, but through their help, Lucie and Karen's help, and their amazing insights into NLP and what it's all about, and applying those techniques to me personally, it's just, I know this is the beginning of an amazing, incredible journey that has enlightened me.
I don't think there's any one thing that I could put my finger on. I think it was the fact that it was the opportunity to put theory and techniques into practice in a safe and reliable environment, and to work with the most amazing people, and to get to know Karen and Lucie a little bit more and feel completely comfortable in that environment. And I've not felt like that on training courses before, because I actually don't think this was a training course, it was a development journey. So that in itself felt completely different, and that has been aided by the people that were on the development with me. So we've had an absolute ball together. We've learned so much about each other, and in turn we've learned so much about ourselves.
I love the fact that it was all women, it was run by women for women. I would have attended had it been mixed, and I feel that being all women meant we could allow our vulnerability to come to the fore when appropriate, without any fear of not being the strong women that we all are and like to show to the world. So I really like that. As far as the content of the programme, no. I loved everything about it. I think I loved the fact that I learned to be outside my comfort zone and think, well, hey, that's fine, that's okay. That's just being alive.
It's difficult to put into one category, because I liked everything about the programme. I like the fact that it's full of motivational, inspirational people. I like the fact that I've been working with a group who all have similar needs to myself, and everybody's, we're all looking for something at the end of the day, but I've been so lucky and truly blessed to have found this course, or maybe it found me at the right time when I needed it. So to answer the question, I think I have liked most the fact that I am going to view everything differently